Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kevo, man. Alright, so I did BTS, The Most Beautiful Life Goes On, and a lot of you guys were telling me, yo, Kevo, man, I like the way you reacted, so the BTS. So I'm like, you know what? I will check more BTS out because I want to learn more about BTS, even though a lot of you guys were saying, yo, how do you not know about BTS? And I gotta be honest, I did not know about the boys, okay? That's just me. I'm being dead honest. But now I'm actually getting into the boys more, and I really want to learn a little bit more about them, man. Alright? So anyways, a lot of you guys were telling me to check out BTS from Nobodies to Legends. That's the one. So we better check that out right now. Alright? So let's go. I guess this is the starting right here.
데뷔한 지 이제 오늘로 16일이니까 5일째인데요. 완전 생초짜 신입니다.
무슨 거예요?
네, 감독님들이 정말 저희들의 이름을 모르시거든요. 신인이다 보니
이 이름표가 없이도 저의 이름을 정말 아셔서 저희 얼굴만 보고도 누구신지 아실 수 있게 정말 그날까지 꼭 입어보도록 하겠습니다.
This is the one I cut off his mohawk later on, right? Wow, look at that. They never gave up. to 16 hours a day.
정말 산 넘어 산이라는 말이 딱 맞는 게 정말 데뷔하면 모든 게 다 잘 되고 뭔가 괜찮을 것 같았는데 정말 또 더 큰 세상을 보니까 더 큰 고민을 하게 되고.
Oh, really?
Wow, shut the front door.
환호가 끝나기도 전에 비난이 몰려왔다. 열심히 하는 것만으로는 아무것도 이룰 수 없을 것 같았다. 꿈, 열정, 노력은 아무 힘이 없는 것 같았다.
That's what I really like, man, so far. I really like boys or groups that, you know, when they come up from a hardship, and even though things look like horrible, things look like it looks like the world's against them, they still like keep pushing forward, man. And this is why I like looking at these groups that motivate people. Okay, like honestly, BTS, from what I'm seeing so far and what I've listened so far from the other videos I checked up, this group motivates people and people can relate to them, and they give you hope. They give you hope because when I say they give you hope, because they make you think like, okay, if these boys started off as nobody or nothing, like the lowest, and now because they kept pushing, they never gave up on their dreams, and Big Hit never gave up on the boys, and they kept going forward, and now look where they are. Everyone knows the name BTS and their story. I think everyone knows the story and can relate to their story. That's what I'm getting so far. Let me know if you guys agree with that or not. Awards after awards. Everybody loved them. That must be a good feeling, though. Honestly, that must be a good feeling. Knowing that you work so hard for something and that you finally accomplish your goals and you finally get acknowledged for your goals. That is the greatest feeling in the world. And I know these boys feel that way.
20-1 made some really regrettable marks about BTS.
When I first heard something Korean had exploded in America, I got worried.
Yikes.
I don't know. I think they look very nice.
Oh! That is not what you were saying during the break!
How did this become a thing in Western culture where all these grown men and little girls are off to little K-pop boys?
Wow.
Listen, the guys were snubbed. They've broken all these records. They've had an epic year. They should be in all the major categories. I don't like the fact that they've separated them.
Sorry to interrupt you, Denny, but that's it's crazy because they constantly outsell American counterparts.
Yeah.
They outperform them, but they're still not acknowledged in the way they should be.
They're really trying to maintain their identity, and there is a barrier there when it comes to the Korean language. Like, obviously, there's going to be some North American audiences that aren't going to have that rotation, and it's still an issue with radio. That's the big thing. Like,
our fans, I think they're like more enthusiastic than anyone.
Can you describe that enthusiasm?
They brought a boy band from Korea to Grammys.
My next guest can only be described as an international music phenomenon. They have made Time magazine's most influential list. They're the first Korean act to reach #1 on the Billboard charts, and they just became the first group since the Beatles to earn 3 #1 albums in less than a year.
Wow.
BTS. The 7-member boy band has broken the record for the best-selling album here in Korea. Now, this album, released this April, has sold 3.4 million copies as of May.
BTS had the #1 best-selling physical album in the United States in the first half of this year.
Becoming the first Korean artist to win 2 trophies at the Billboard Music Awards in Las Vegas on Wednesday. The awards were Top Social Artist and Top Duo Group.
BTS has been named the Group of the Year on Variety's Hitmakers list.
BTS performed at the U.S.'s most watched New Year's concert, New Year's Rockin' Eve.
Their upcoming U.S. tour is one of the hottest tickets on Earth. Even more remarkable, considering most of their songs are not in English.
Right? That is the thing that blows my mind, man. A lot of their songs are not in English and people still love them, man. People still connect to them. That is why I always say that music has a powerful way of connecting people, man. Just the energy you can get from music. It just brings everyone together, man. That's just crazy. And these boys are doing it. These boys are doing it.
They're headlining 2 sold-out nights at Wembley Stadium, performing for 60,000 screaming fans.
60,000 sold out. People are sitting on the floor.
다를 게 없이 큰 공연을 하는 것 자체가 우리가 여기서도 이렇게 공연을 크게 해요? 라고 다시 한번 되물으니까 그냥 와 우리 많이 성공했구나.
처음 했던 악셀 콘서트는 한 번이면 2,000명이 들었어요. 22대에서 23대 정도 증가하게 된 거죠.
와우.
그냥 어떻게 보면 뭐 기적 같은 것이 아닐까.
An economic analysis showed that BTS's last concert in Seoul created nearly as much economic gains as the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics in early 2018.
Wow.
It is estimated that roughly 100,000 foreigners came to Korea during that time. That number includes 23,000 foreign fans who came solely to see the concerts and their companions.
24% of ARMY were male, while a clear majority, 76%, were female. 24% were 10 to 19-year-olds, 26% were 20-year-olds, 19% were 30-year-olds, and hold on, this doesn't seem right.
Right?
27% were 40 to 49 years old.
Hi, I'm Sam and I'm...
The older people love BTS just as much as the young people, man, because it makes them probably make them feel young again. They feel good going to watch these boys. And just like I said, the story too, man. I'm sure a lot of the older people do a lot of research and find out the story. And they just love the boys. They just love the voice and love the music.
I'm 34. Hi, I'm Cheryl. I'm just over 50. I'm 56.
I'm 64.
I'm 33. I'm 36 years old. Almost 48 years old.
I'm 44 years old. I have 2 children.
BTS, like, telling everyone to love themselves, to, like, you know, be who you are. And
exactly.
Right.
That's
And, you know, having a group of, like, musicians and, like, really talented people talking about, like, better yourself, love yourself, and, you know, become something good in life. It's actually good.
I love the band for their message. They're giving people who are misunderstood the belief that what they're doing is right, and I think that's very important. You should love yourself.
For a group that is such larger than life, that it can be so easy to like dehumanize them, they really do a good job of keeping themselves like really like just natural and humble.
I've never seen a whole concert.
It's astonishing. I don't know how they do it. They are amazing performers.
And we load up and we had a blast.
We did not. We got out of our seats. We got right down in the pit and broke a sweat dancing.
As a group, BTS has previously teamed up with UNICEF and spoken in front of the UN about the importance of self-love for global youth.
We have learned to love ourselves.
Yeah.
So now I urge you to speak yourself.
방탄이라는 게 이제 총알을 막아낸다는 의미잖아요. 이제 총알처럼 쏟아지는 편견과 억압에서 이제 당당히 저희 세대의 생각과 가치를 지켜내겠다는 그런 심오한 뜻이 담겨 있어요. 아, 좋다.
I'm finding how to love myself. You know, I didn't know anything about love myself, but you guys taught me through your eyes, through your love, through your tweets, through your letters, through everything. You guys taught me and inspired me how to love myself. And loving myself is my whole life goal until my death. And you know, what is loving myself? What is loving yourself? I don't know. Who can define their own method and the way of loving myself? It's our mission to define our way to love ourselves. It's never intended, but it feels like I'm using you guys to love myself. So I want to say one thing. Please use me. Please use BTS to love yourselves. Because you guys taught me how to love myself every day.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much. We love you guys.
See what they're so relatable, man. People can relate to them so much. That's why everyone loves their stories, and that's why everyone loves BTS. I really gotta listen to some of their music, man. More of their music. Wow, fires. Look at that. They were nobodies. No one knew who they were. Wow. Alright, so you guys pretty much heard what I said, but for you guys who didn't, I can see why the BTS boys are so lovable, man. These guys are very relatable. A lot of us can sit down and say that, yeah, when you really listen to some of their music and you really watch their stories and listen, like for me, what I get from this is that these boys, they really started off really small and they were humble and they always gave it their all, and they make us feel like if we give it our all in life, especially like when things look gloom, look sad, look down, look at these boys. When you look at these boys never gave up. So that means you should never give up. Like us, we should never give up on our dreams. We all have dreams, and I always tell everyone around me, especially, if you're gonna dream big. And these boys dreamt big, and now look, they believed. Now look what happened. So that's why I keep saying that we can all relate to them. We all love them, because we all know, like, they started somewhere, and it's just if we as people, we start somewhere too, and if we have dreams, just keep believing them, keep pushing forward, right? And on top of that, their music, everyone, these boys are talented, okay? They're straight up talented. They're really good at what they do, and I really do wish them the best for the coming years. Alright? So anyways, that's the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. If you guys made it all to the end, you guys know what to do. Give the video a big thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. If you guys new, consider hitting that subscribe button. Turn that post notification bells on. Make sure it's all notifications. Yeah, and if you have any other reactions you guys want me to check out or any videos, let me know in the comments, because I do read my comments, alright? Anyways, I'm out.
You're tired of starting over. Stop giving up. Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be